There was a moment in history when a man walked into a town filled with sickness, pain, and rejection, and instead of turning away, he reached out his hand. That touch changed everything. This is not just a story from 2,000 years ago, it's your story too. Because what Jesus did for one, he's ready to do for you right now. In the dusty streets of a small village in Galilee, where hope seemed like a far-off dream and the cries of the sick echoed like a sad hymn, there came a man whose presence didn't just bring comfort, it brought transformation. His name was Jesus. One day, a leper, a man banished from his family, avoided by his community, and condemned to die slowly in isolation, approached him. The law said the leper had no right to be there, and the people held their breath, waiting for Jesus to recoil in disgust or condemn him with religious judgment. But Jesus didn't move away. He moved closer. The man, trembling and broken, fell on his knees and said, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." It was more than a request. It was a final act of hope from a man who had been told he was worthless. And then came the moment that changed everything, not just for him, but for every soul who's ever felt unworthy, unlovable, or unclean. Jesus reached out his hand and touched him. That touch shattered centuries of fear and legalism. That touch defied culture and comfort. That touch restored not just his skin, but his soul. "I am willing," Jesus said, "be clean." And instantly the disease was gone. But it wasn't just healing, it was redemption. It was a divine declaration that no one is too far gone, too broken, too lost for the love of God. In that moment, Jesus wasn't just healing one man, he was painting a picture of grace for all humanity. He was showing us that no matter how damaged you feel, no matter what labels the world has placed on you, God sees your heart and reaches out anyway. This wasn't about religion, it was about relationship. Jesus saw the unseen, touched the untouchable, loved the unlovable. He walked where others wouldn't walk and touched what others wouldn't touch. Not to gain popularity, but to give people purpose. The crowd didn't know what to do. They had never seen power used like this, not to dominate, but to restore. Jesus didn't perform this miracle for applause or fame. He even told the man to tell no one. That's the kind of Savior he is. Quietly powerful, humble, but full of authority. He wasn't chasing crowds, he was chasing hearts. And he's still doing it today, because the truth is, we're all that leper in some way. Broken by shame, rejected by others, haunted by our past. But Jesus doesn't shy away from our mess. He steps into it. He reaches out, knowing exactly who we are, and still says, "I am willing." That single sentence, "I am willing," is a promise that echoes through time. It's the heartbeat of the gospel. When you feel like giving up, remember the outstretched hand of Jesus. When you feel unworthy, remember that he touched the man no one else would. When you feel like your story is over, remember the moment Jesus rewrote someone's destiny with just a word. If you're carrying pain, if you're battling fear, if you've been told you're not enough, listen, you are never too far from the hand of God. Jesus didn't come to save the perfect, he came for the hurting, the anxious, the addicted, the ashamed. He came for you. So don't let the voices of doubt keep you from walking toward him. He's not waiting to punish you, he's waiting to heal you. Just like that man who dared to believe again, you too can fall to your knees and say, "If you are willing." And the answer will always be, "I am." In the eyes of Jesus, you are not defined by your scars, your failures, or your past. You are defined by his love. So today, let go of shame, let go of fear, let go of what others said you couldn't be. Step forward in faith, even if you're trembling, and watch what Jesus will do. Because the story of the leper isn't just his story, it's your story. It's our story. A story of love that crosses lines, healing that defies logic, and grace that never runs out. And if he did it then, he can do it again.